Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included. Today I'm going to be starting off from where I fully insulated this very hot asteroid. And from this point on is where I had three dupes die. Tried to go for the cardboard achievement, quickly had to give that up. Um, Planning to have a little bit more success with what I've learned. Before I do, let's just take a reminder of where I was for myself and for you guys. First of all, insulation was the big project, so let's just do a quick inspection because I can't remember if I actually had it correct or there was something that I had to fix. See, this area is a little bit warm. We got insulation. Looks like it is pretty good, so that's one thing. Let's have a look at who we have at this point. So we have 7 dupes. I'm probably going to stay with the 7 for a little bit. We've got Chef here. Looks like morale's not too high. But stress is not terrible. I'm going to give Chef the grilling skills. So we've got someone on construction. We got someone to cook. Someone to move stuff around. We've got someone to work on the engineering skills. Miner. I think Miner died like twice. I reprinted a Miner. Rancher. Okay, I didn't do ranching earlier enough. Speaking of the carnivore achievement, let's up that when we have scientist. Okay, so that's where we are with the dupes. Let's just have a look and remind myself of where I am with research. Okay, we've got the ability to do ranching. We've got hydrogen, fire pools, obviously insulation, and automation. And I think right at this point, I'm building a gas storage for hydrogen. Do I have a hydrogen? Yeah, I do have a hydrogen generator. It's automated. Let's just take note whether we've got automation up here to collect the hydrogen. Okay, and basic latrine. Let's just check the rooms. And now it's time to make a plan. So first thing I'm going to research is smart storage. And we are going to make a tea of water here. This is where I got into a problem last time. I was cheap and just did a little stairway. But no one's allowed out until a full tea. Actually, hold on. Maybe don't even fill that in. We can do that later. So we're getting some water filling in this area. I am concerned about running out of water right here, so we are going to build a pump up there. Okay, so our second pump is now running. Just going to reroute this that way. We're going to have a fridge built for storage of food. We're going to get some carbon dioxide in here. And we're going to start the process of getting out here into a vacuum area. And as long as we stay in a vacuum, we'll hopefully not take any damage. Being very careful not to go into any carbon dioxide bubbles or oxygen bubbles such as up here. Okay, so the vacuum has started. This is really weird. This pip is constantly trying to take a bath. I think what's happening is they're stuck in a pattern where they only want to go in this direction, but they're noticing they're drowning, they're coming out, and poor pip. So as I'm making progress, I'm noticing stress go up. That's probably because I'm foreseeing the dupes go through here. So we're going to make a nice nature reserve for the dupes to be able to go through instead. But up rocks. Morale-wise, things are not terribly great. I'm not ready for another dupe. Let's see what we have here. Spore. Oh yeah, we definitely need to up morale. Destruction of our nature reserve going on. Decided to, unlike last time, take this out. We can remove the rock crusher. Rock crusher's not being used a lot, and what will be used a lot more will be a great hall. So we put a great hall right here. I think last time I kind of put the great hall in the back. So now we've got a great hall. We're going to start filling this with water, since this pitcher pump is nearly going to be done. Starting to dig out this area, making sure all this hot material falls underneath. And we can start to insulate. So we'll have this area protected from the heat eventually, and all this hot stuff out of the way. Water flowing in here, making a progress in insulating. Taking a little bit of time to do this, but it will be worth it. We'll get teleportation, we'll get access to resources down here. Just need to consider how to approach that building. So what I've opted to do is to put 2 tiles wide with insulation on either side, being very careful to approach or around that oxygen bubble so we don't go through that. And being careful not to actually go in here until we're fully insulated. So now that we're approaching the teleportation equipment, bringing in Digger, a dude that can concentrate on digging, probably either send them or Miner. I haven't decided which. Every time I send Miner over to this world, they tend to die. But we're not through just yet, though. Also switching my building material to sandstone. Just because we're further away from a lot of the igneous rock currently exists. Be careful here not to fall into the trap of releasing oxygen to what is currently a vacuum area. Bringing in yet another dupe. We're going to have to start to up our food production. But having the idea of sending this and Digger over to this asteroid in time. Struggling to keep this pip out of this zone. Come on, somebody get in here. Build. Let's do the same thing over there. We still have this guy. I wonder... do something about that easily, like kind of trapping him in. Oh, of course. So opening or building a pump down here, having that ready before that runs out. And just realized I forgot to have a cot for everyone. Eventually we'll have 2 of these dupes leave anyways, but still, until then. And I think we are ready. I just need to put in that. We've got that 2 different critters out of here. Oh, hold on. Maybe make this priority, otherwise this could become annoying. Now we are going through here, hopefully for a very short period of time, while trying to insulate. Actually, you know what? I might dig a little bit just for the material. Sandstone construction. Pip, please, Pip, stay away. Okay. And I don't know if I've got this. This might be the end. Let's put in some of these down there just to end off with. It is really quiet today, so I think I might actually stop at this point. But let's just analyze this quickly to finish off with. What went wrong? We've got brought in oxygen. I think I really should have just gone from this direction. This part here would be okay because we're fully insulated along there, right? As far as like, yeah. I think there is this little section to worry about. But I think that might be it for today. That Did not go well. Alright, this is airplane. Oxygen not included. Alright, soon after this moment, we had a dupe die. Who was it? Carpenter. Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know where I'm going to go from this point. Whether I start over with a completely different strategy. I was thinking maybe having, maybe what I should have done is the double liquid at both sides. Perhaps ignoring this for now. Till we had Atmos suits. Maybe that would have been the smarter thing. Okay, well, that's it.